Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahasheb, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shati from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And the inspiration of this sit down came from a conversation uh, that I was having with the brothers before the line. And uh, it pertains to it that we're not in inflation, we are in hyperinflation. Okay. And I was telling them that I went into Jules before the line, and you had this Jake that was sighing and crying because a frozen pizza, not a 2-for-1 or two pizzas in one package. One frozen pizza, one large frozen pizza was $20. He looked at he was like, $20 for a pizza? And you could tell he was frustrated. He was like, man, I ain't about to pay no $20 for a pizza. And so when I came out of the store from getting what I needed to get, I went back and told the brothers about it, and we were all talking about what's going on with this economy and this hyperinflation. About brothers talking about it's now taking them $100 to fill up a gas tank. Okay, and the price for chicken wings done going up $20, and a brother was like, "Shoot, man, $20 is the new one," and I had to start laughing. I was like, "Hey, that's a lesson right there." It's funny because we can laugh about it in the truth, but in all reality, it was like, man, folks, this cost of living is, or this cost of death, I should say, is getting out of hand. Okay, and we're gonna go to Habakkuk 2:5. It says, "Yea, you know what? Habakkuk 2:4 says, Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith." And this first part, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not right in him," is talking about bad Uncle Esau. When you go to the book of Psalms, it tells you about what is this guy doing to declare the Lord's statutes, all right, and put his law in his mouth. Because you have to remember, bad Uncle Esau is very prideful, all right? Not only that, he is the wicked, according to Job 9:24 and Malachi, the first chapter, the third and fourth verse. So that's why the scripture says the soul, which is lifted up in him, lifted up with great pride, is not upright in him, because it's not conforming to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible. It says, but the just shall live by faith, meaning that the righteous, okay, the elect, are going to continue to trust in the Lord. It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine. He is a proud man, just further reaffirming that soul which is lifted up with him. And that wine is these philosophies, especially as it pertains to who they perceive that they are and who they perceive the rest of the world. Because the elite of the small hatters, okay, they don't care about anybody else. And their whole philosophy is world domination by any means necessary. Okay. And part of achieving this goal is through a hyperinflationary collapse of the system. And it says, who enlarges his desire as hell, as the scripture says, okay, he gathereth riches by deceit. Okay. And it says, and as death. All right, because wherever this guy goes, death follows. Wherever this guy leaves a place, death follows. Okay, and it says, and cannot be satisfied. All the people that are hurting and homeless and hungry, they do not care. They will not stop until the objective is met. And it says, but gather unto him all nations, right? And heapeth unto him all people, right? He wants everybody to come together and be united under his one world system, but he's in control. He wants everybody to be united in slavery but him. And it says, shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe unto him that increaseth that which is not his. So how long is this guy going to continue to swindle and rob the people out of a way of making a living for themselves? And it says, and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Like, how long is this guy going to use debt to extort and to exploit the people around the world? As I said before, that Jake, he was complaining. I mean, that dude was sighing and crying. You could tell he had his heart set on getting a frozen pizza, if not to eat today, to save on another day. But he's just like, man, I'm not about to pay no daggone $20 for one frozen pizza. And see, that's why the scripture says that is it Ecclesiastes 7:7, where it talks about surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. Ecclesiastes 7:7. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Right. All this hyperinflation that's circulating throughout this economy got folks mad. Brother can't buy a frozen pizza. Folks angry as hell at the gas station. I know Cat Williams did a not this latest one, but he had did a comedy, stand-up comedy session not too long ago, and he cracked a joke about gas prices being so high. He was like, man, you got folks at the pump making life-altering decisions. And you laughed at it, but it's true. You got folks at the pump angry as hell. They trying to figure out, should I fill my tank all the way up? Should I fill it up halfway? Because I got to go do something and get some food and things for the house or the apartment. You literally got Jakes making hard life decisions at the pump because of all this debt, all this hyperinflation. All right, that they just blaming on Putinflation. All these things are making it to where, for sure, the poor, the middle class, and who's ever left in some type of wealthy status, all right, this economy is causing all these people to be priced out of a way of living. And see, the thing is, this is eventually going to fall because it's only so long that you can forgive student loan debt and other debts. There's only so long that you can keep printing money to infinity. There's only so many bailouts. There's only so many quantitative easing. Okay, there's only so many PPP loans. All right, there's only so much of that stuff that you can continue to the point where eventually the economy eventually crashes. Okay? Eventually it's going to come to a point where this old system is going to crash, and then they're just going to bring the new one right in after that. So that's all I wanted to say on this. I hope you all were edified. Until the next time, we're going to say shalom.